Alright, guys, thank you for joining me. My name's Arcadian, the number one dumpster tier gamer. We are now getting ready to start video number 3 for our Starfield Very Hard Let's Play. First, before we get into this, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Looking at the first two videos that we've posted, the first video's got 18 views already, which is excellent. That's actually probably one of my most highly viewed videos, especially within the last year. But video 2, we still got to get some working on, and let's see if you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, please leave me a like and comment. Let me know that you guys are having fun. It's free. It's just right there down underneath the video here. Throw on that like button. If you want to, throw on that subscribe so you can see when I post more content. With that being said, let's get into this and let's have some fun. We are continuing John Doe, our shotgun user. We've got a little bit into the main story. We've got the first kind of introduction into the main story already finished. So we've got 3 quests that we need to get finished. And we want to make sure that we get those done so we can start unlocking some core stuff. But before that, one thing that we're going to have to look at is getting our official weapon. And by official weapon, I am talking about our unique shotgun. So that is going to be the next step. We're going to go grab our unique shotgun, which we can get from Neon City. So we're going to go ahead and head over to Neon. A little earlier than we typically would normally, but that's all right in an exploration game. So one of the questions that I'm getting asked a lot for those who are watching, and a couple of my friends who are watching, they want to know where the character is going. So if you know anything about Bethesda games, for the most part, you can largely ignore the main story quests. Like you can get pretty far in advancing character builds without spending a whole lot of time into the main story. Now, for Starfield specifically, I do recommend that you do the main story. I recommend that you do spend a little bit of time. I think it's this one is where we want to see. Let's see if we can figure out. I think Neon City is in the Volley district, if I'm not mistaken, but it's too far away. I can't. Am I not allowed to see the planets there? Because I don't want to jump over there unless I'm sure. I think it is in the Volley system, though. So let's go to Olympus first. So yeah, you can, for the most part, you can ignore the main story quests in Bethesda games. However, Starfield's a little bit different. If you want to maximize the fun that you are having, then you definitely want to at least get through some of the main story before you start working your way elsewhere. You don't have to go super far into it. The first 3, 4, 5 missions is enough to give you to dabble your toes into some later game stuff, which will allow you to have more fun with the game, in my opinion. So that's what we're going to do first. Is we're going to start focusing on those early game. Yeah, I think this is the location.
Alright, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Yep, this is it. Okay, cool. Before we go on here, let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, so early game stuff, like if you go through the beginning quests and stuff like that, that gives you a little bit more room for expansion, a little bit more room for customization, and I think it definitely does help to give you a better understanding of the fun parts of the game. Also, eventually, we are going to be doing a few extra minor upgrades that we can do with our ship to kind of stack it out a little bit more. But the very first thing I want to do is I want to get our unique shotgun to kind of give us some work through.
You're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
That's kind of actually a cool fact. I didn't know that.
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
They got him at gunpoint.
Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step on.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
He's been caught.
So, what was the plan, Nasha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, was all. Honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Mayor's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
I don't want to take the elevator with a criminal. Okay, so coming into here, I can't remember which side it's on. I think it's... Is it this way? It's Stroud, Ekland...
With all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely.
Lolly Hotel, it's not there. It's not Galbank, it's not Terrabrew. That's security, so it's not... Is it this way? I know there is some weapons at the bottom of this elevator over here.
He'd be able to provide. I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a
I don't think there's
penthouse.
one of the ones that we're looking for, but let's go to Core Kinetics, I think it is. Yeah. I think it's Core Kinetics. I don't think the one we're looking for is over here, but we'll see what they got.
Hey, you look like someone. Well, don't sweat it. I've got. You see, I had you all. I said to myself, I'm talking military. No. This isn't the sales. Imagine me, you, my friend.
Okay,
So what do you
just
say?
let me see your
Now,
stuff.
That's what. Let's get you tool.
Okay,
This
come on.
stuff will put.
Okay, so the mag shots. So yeah, this isn't it. However, there are two unique weapons that you get here: the Poison Storm and the Mine Tier. These are excellent weapons. The Mine Tier is in the mag rifle range. Very strong. Goes through ammo like crazy. But it is awesome. Poison Storm, another extremely good one. This one's actually a heavy weapon. So kind of think like microgun, but like mag microgun. It does poison damage, so it randomly deals poison damage, high velocity, and depleted uranium rounds. Excuse me. Really good, powerful weapon. Does a lot of damage. So both of these are extremely good, but they are not what we're looking for. The rest of these are just mag shot pistols. Which are okay, they're decent, but they're not what we're particularly looking for.
Remember,
So,
if you've got.
credits wise, I've got 24,000. I'm hoping that I have enough credits for the specific one that we're looking for. The specific one we're looking for is called the Boom Boom. Not as good of a shotgun as like the Big Bang, but it's still a decent shotgun, especially for these early levels, and it will help to increase our damage a little bit before we move on to since we're playing on very hard difficulty. It's enough to kind of give us a little bit of
This
extra.
district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower
Is it
and out
here?
into the city.
Let's try here first.
Welcome to Newell. Oh, I don't have that man. He skips. Yeah, sure. If all you. Every payment's. Anyway, if you'll forgive the. Best deals and.
He doesn't have weapons, so it's not him.
Tell everyone you know about our store. We have everything
I know there's. Is it Siegfried's Outfitters? One of these people has a shotgun, if I'm not mistaken. I might have to go to Aquila instead. It might be I'm at the wrong place.
Welcome to. I can promise you, I've spent years. So take your time.
Okay, just let me see your stuff.
I have a lot of. This is a prime. Sure. Anyway.
Okay,
so
come
why
on.
don't you I'm sure.
Weapons. Nope, not here. Where is it? Give me 1 second. Oh, I don't have it with me. Okay, so, not there, not there. Yeah, we've already gone that way.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage of his charges.
Maybe it's not here. Oh, wait, Neon Tactical. This is a weapon shop.
If you're here to buy my store, if you don't like it, that's more like it. I mean, look at that. Help yourself.
There it is. Boom, boom. Right here. So rare shotgun, it's got a little bit lower damage, but it's got laser sight, large magazine, it's got a 20 round mag, and it's got high velocity, so it's going to be able to hit damage from longer range. But the big one that we're looking at is that explosive, randomly switches to explosive rounds. So not only does it do the longer range, but it's got the explosive damage on it. So that's the one that we're going to want. And it's 18,000 credits out of the 24,000 that we currently have, which, you know what? Let's just do it. We don't have to worry about buying ammo for it because we've already got ammo. And with that being bought, we no longer need this coachman. And then we'll go ahead and sell this Equinox too. We don't need that either. Okay, so now we've got our unique weapon that will increase our damage output. Even though it does do less damage than the weapon that we had, it's got more ammo, a higher fire rate, and on top of that, more ammo capacity, a higher fire rate, and a higher range and accuracy. So definitely a better option for us. It is not the end-all, be-all. It's absolutely not the best shotgun that you can get, but it's still a decent choice for us, especially for this early game. Okay, so we got that. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have enough credits to do the adjustments that we want to do on the ship. We'll see what the how much we want for or how many credits we'll need for the adjustments. So let's go talk to the guy. I don't know where he is on this planet. I guess he's in there.
Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
Okay. So there's a couple modifications that we can make that will help to increase the power of the ship by a little bit. The very first thing that we want to do is we want to... Can you not buy that here? Or you cannot buy that one here. Okay. So we won't be doing that one just yet. We want engines. And we can't buy the engine that we want to buy here either. Never mind. So we won't be checking how much credits we'll need for it. We'll just get started on our first mission. The very first mission that we want to do is we want to go back to Vectera so that we can go get Barrett. We need to save Barrett from himself. This is uniquely gifted because it will give us a lot of Crimson Fleet armors that we can sell. So we'll be able to make up a whole bunch of credits off of this mission.
Where to next?
That being said, let's look here. We do have quite a bit of space being used. What's it being used by? A few different things, it looks like. Mainly food and books. So we're going to go ahead and put those in our ship's cargo hold because we can grab those back out once we're finished. We'll keep the food on us, but the books and stuff. 38 mass, that's better. Let's go save Barrett. Okay, so we're going to go back to Vectra. Go back to the Argos Extractors mining outpost.
It appears things have gone downhill since the last time you were here. Argos has clearly washed its hands of this operation.
Well, you're back.
Let's talk to her like Lynn does, or like Barrett does.
Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone.
Give me one second, I'll be right back.
Time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make it. It's not like we were eager to stick around. But we had injured people on recovery, and pickup coming at some point. Just not soon enough. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
Sorry about that, guys. I am back.
Not for them, anyway. Barrett is more dangerous than you might think.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 moments of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them. They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let her do that. Spoiler alert, we're gonna need this. There is a few things we can grab here worth something. Grab up the book, because you always want to grab books. I don't know why, but I'm going to keep grabbing them. Let's go in here. There's a chest in here. Grab those. Grab the other battery there. Oop, I don't know what that was. Hopefully it was something worth it. Guess it was the antibiotics. Okay. Grab the key. The isotope. The tablet. The book. The last power cell that we're going to need. Sure, we'll grab the food. Why not? The expensive book. Oh, expert. Can't get into that. But, got just about everything else. Bourbon. That actually has got some value to it. Pretty sure this is, yes. Okay, so there's a few things in here, but the main thing that we want to grab is the magazine. Permanently increases EM weapon damage. Just making sure there's nothing extra in here worth taking. Most of these guys are gone, so it's alright to go ahead and appropriate some things. There's a personal groomer, I think, in here. Guess not. I thought there was somewhere. No biggie. Okay, so basically you want to take these batteries and you want to put them in here. If you want to follow like actual like being told to do it, then what you will do is you will open up this door, you will try to log into this computer, find out that there's not enough juice to run it. So then you would come over and put the power cells in here. We're just going to fast track a little bit. Although I took more time explaining it than it probably would have taken to actually do it. Don't judge me. And there we go. Emergency transmission.
Be quiet. Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never.
Come on, sir.
What good is sending a transmission down there? Tell me now, where they just we both are?
So, you... What? Let me see that. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded. Be a while before Argos comes to pick... And hey, if...
So now that we've done this, we can actually take her along if we wanted to. And she would be able, we'd be able to like use her as a crew member. However, all of her skills are kind of geared towards outposts, and we are not necessarily looking to go outposts. At least not yet. We eventually will be building outposts and stuff like that, but that's not a high priority as of right now. So confused, but okay. Just saying avoid the Altair system, which is actually exactly where we're going. That ground pounder mission will actually give you a fairly decent weapon. It's a unique weapon called the Peacekeeper. It's in a rifle type weapon that's actually really good, like an automatic rifle. That actually has a lot of value to it. It's a pretty good weapon if you're looking for a rifle. Okay, we're not worried about that at the moment. We may come back here and do that later. But the Peacekeeper weapon is actually really cool. It's actually a really good weapon. However, it's not one that we're necessarily going to use. Okay, so before we exit the ship, we definitely want to offload any stuff that we picked up on Vectra. So offload these resources here, because if you look, we've got a lot of carry space that we're using. Keep the food. Drop those. Drop the tablets. Okay. I don't think it's that big of a deal here because we aren't going to be necessarily engaging in combat with very much here, but just in case we need it.
Can't even imagine to tell you the number of inhospitable worlds like these that I've visited.
Like example, we've got a ship coming in. We may check this out, depending on how far away they land. They're landing like really close. Maybe. Nah, that's a little bit farther than. Where is it? Yeah, it's behind the hill. I'm not going to worry about that. That's pretty far out of the way. What's gravity? 0.1. Oh, word. Our gravity on this planet is going to be perfect. So there's actually a few different planets that they could send you to for this. But this one's a decent one. Yeah, they took off already, so like we wouldn't have even had time to get there to the ship. There must be like a base or yep, there's got to be like a structure or something over there. There's only 2 resources on this planet. Which is that lead there. So we'll 100% this planet with just scanning this lead here. Oh, that's not lead. That's the safe. Advanced lock here. Goes this way. Yeah, because this one can only be used here. This is fine. That one can't be used. That one can, and that one can. Okay, so now we'll talk to Heller. Grab that, grab that.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was... Considering the spaceship wreckage, you mean? Yeah, well, you missed the worst of it. Pretty sure we ripped through all the emergency meds that were salvageable. Hey, you know, when I pulled you to the med bench back on Vectera, I honestly thought, shit, I think I just saved someone's life. Oddly proud moment, you know? So, I guess I'm saying...
Indeed. Without your help, we wouldn't have ever got...
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on. There it was all.
Trust me is a go-to line when someone says, when someone shouldn't trust them.
He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna..." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with 2 of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns.
And he shot someone he shouldn't have.
Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. I blacked out. And when I came, you missed the fun part. Then he did. Oh yeah. Probably. So, and then, really. Yeah. You know, you're really the one who should be upset about all this. Me got a signal from the ship. Hey, yeah, just, give me a minute. I think, let me know when you want to head out.
Alright. We're gonna take him with us just because it's kind of cruel to leave him on this desolate planet. But I don't think we... I'm wondering if we can take him with us without... Yeah, let's get going.
Whew, oh, I'm glad.
Okay. Confirm, put him on the ship, and then unassign him? Can we do that? Okay, so that way we at least have him. Okay. Probably should go back and grab Lynn for that case. There's lead right there, so we'll go grab that so we can finish this planet that actually has benefit for us. There we go. Survey data added. So these survey datas are really nice. They actually do some pretty cool things. So you can sell these, for example, like right now this thing's value is 4,500. You're going to sell it for 450. However, there's a certain person that if you sell it to them, then he will give you double credits for it. So a planet like this, which only has like 2 types of resources, that's only 4,500. However, a planet like Crete, the survey data would sell for 8,000. You would get 800, but if you sell it to this vendor, you'll actually get 1,600 credits. Now, the larger planets do take a little bit longer to explore. You'll need to go to like several different areas to get all of the materials and everything to explore them. But it's still doable and it's still worth it in some cases. Well, I would say still worth it in most all cases. However, the big secret of New Game Plus is when you do activate New Game Plus, you lose everything. So the only thing that you keep is your levels, any perks that you have purchased, and any powers that you have gained. But you lose all your credits, you lose all your ships, you lose all of your gear. So whether or not you want to do that exploration just to lose it all, that's really up to you to decide. My mindset is just take your time with the game. If you really want to have fun, there's a lot to look at in this game. If you really want to have fun with it, take your time with it. And then once you're ready and you think, okay, let's see what New Game Plus has to offer, then that's when you want to go that route. You don't want to you don't want to rush it. But off we go. I think this takes us back to Lynn. We're gonna go ahead and grab Lynn while we're here. Actually, well, it's too late now. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab Lynn because I didn't realize that I could just grab her and then unassign her right away. Then that way I have the ability to grab her later if I need to. Okay, so there's 5 resources that we can grab for here. Let's do a quick hop up to one of these and see if... Okay, so there's Argon. That's not too far away from us. There's nickel.
So, what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
That's 3 of the 5. That's actually not too bad. There's aluminum there. Okay, so there's 3 of the 5. Let's do a quick snap. Let's see if we can get any more. We can get all 5 of the 5. That gives us a little bit more credits to work with. But I don't want to spend like a crazy amount of time here. There's some stuff to look at, obviously, like you got the natural phenomenon there. But that's pretty far away. Oh, there's one over there. That's, what is that one? That one's already been seen. There's water over there. Water there. You know what? 800 meters. That's not too bad, actually. Let's go ahead and hit that, and then hopefully on the way we'll see the... Because we can always fast travel back to the ship and pick up Len quickly. So this way hopefully we'll find the last of the 5 on the way. Just kind of have to look for a light blue thing on the ground. It's a pretty big aluminum deposit. Or aluminum zone, I should say. If we had the resources on us, we could technically build an outpost here, but I don't think this is really... I don't think it's a necessary planet to build an outpost. There's not a lot of, like, grouped up resources that would make it unnecessary or worth it, in my opinion. Oh, there it is, right there, benzene. Let's grab this natural formation and then we'll grab that. Or nope, we'll grab the benzene first, it's closer. See? Worth it. So we'll scan this benzene. And there we go. Now we've got Vectera's information. It's another 400 or 45 or 450. It's another 900 credits. So that was a quick 1,800 credits. That's not bad at all. And technically, if I pick up the commerce skill, which was going to be an early pickup anyway, then we can actually increase the number of credits that we get for that. So if we get a level up, we'll probably want to put it in ballistics if I'm not mistaken. If I had to guess, it's either going to be ballistics or fitness or weightlifting, but we might just go ahead and do the quality of life and put it in commerce. What's this? A rock pile. Ooh. Lots of materials on that, okay. Just a one rock pile, it looks like. Oh, there might be something right there. What is that? Oh. Yep, creature pile. Lots of materials there. Cool. That's weird for there to be a creature pile when there's no creatures on the planet. Interesting. Cave
Anything
system.
interesting in range?
Right, let's shift back to the ship. Exit the ship and we'll grab Len.
Seems like you've been keeping busy. My contract's up with. Works for me.
Okay, so we will unassign her real fast. And then that way we have her available in our listings.
I'll get to work.
Alright, and then away we go. Before we head off though, let's drop my resources here. Now we can be on our way.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console. Don't move. We're trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting conversation right now. In this orbit. Well, yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out there.
Right. Oh, did we level up? We leveled up.
Time out. Once we get back to the base, this one's done.
Alright, so we are going to re-up on our there we go. We'll go ahead and grab the commerce for that. We're gonna re-up on our well-rested bonus. Uh-oh. Did it freeze?
It's about
There
time.
we go.
Come on,
It clicked away
sleepyhead.
for some reason. And now we're gonna go save Barrett.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
We can do that later. Alright, before we get started here, 2 resources available to scout. Super easy, quick gold. We might as well go ahead and get it. Or quick credits. Problem is that that's the aluminum. The other one is helium, I think, which has a distinctive look to it, right there. So the reason why I'm not grabbing these as of yet is because they're not super necessary for us to get. Like, we don't need a whole lot of resources at the moment. Eventually, we may go ahead and work on getting those, but not super necessary right now. Alright, pistols out, let's go. We're just going to kind of jump into the fray here.
Something's out there.
Dang, 4 rounds. Owie. Owie. Oh, we got sighted by the turret. We're gonna die to that turret if we're not careful. take out the turret. So hard to hit the turret with a grapple. Did not hit that turret a single time. Hit it once there. There's a bad guy over here. We're gonna have to take him out. Oh, he's up here. Wow, he jumped really far. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we are out of med sticks. This was a bad place to jump. Oh, they're hitting me still. We're in bad shape here. We're so gonna die. Okay, we got food though. Yeah. The Coke, there's one in the fridge. The other one's in the thing. The cat litter. It should be in the laundry room. Alright, let's... Gives us a little bit of health back, not much. That guy's gonna tear us apart if we're not careful. So let's unlock this guy. Help us get through this little rough patch we got going on here. So that's down. Now we've just got the one guy up there, which will be taken. Unfortunately, that guy is a boss. So let's actually go ahead and hit F5 here, because we want to make sure we are autosave before we go up here to fight this dude, because he's gonna hurt.
Taking damage.
See what I mean? Like, lots of... What the heck was that? Oh, it was the explosive rounds. We were too close. Slow down. Oh god, we've got hit too much. His shield came back. Got him. Oh. Alright. Thankfully there should be lots of stuff out here that we can grab. Some of it might be healing. So... Chunks package, that's healing. Doesn't heal for much, but it does heal for some. Just gotta be careful not to step on any landmines or anything. Did that say damage recovery? Damage resistance? Oh, 0.10% minus 10% O2 recovery. So both of those give damage resistance, which will probably be necessary if we can't talk our way out of fighting captains. Okay, let's go in here. Should be lots of foodstuffs in here. Don't smoke, kids. Toast. Potato, carrot. Coffee bags. Orange. Only grabbing these because we can use them to eat to restore some HP. Not by much, but every little bit will help. Multi-pack is excellent. That gives us 16 health. Antique videotapes, those can be sold for a penny.
chat with... Talk. When you have the time, of course. Something you need?
Also picking up plenty of ammo, like different types of ammo. Ammo weighs nothing, and it's absolutely worth taking. Because you never know what guns you're going to end up using. Or what situation you're going to be put in that you're going to need to use a gun that you typically wouldn't use. So having a bunch of the ammo, since it doesn't have a weight to it, is very helpful for that. I'm not getting a whole lot. I thought I'd be getting a lot more foodstuffs. Doesn't give me much recovery.
To be honest, if I had to pick something positive to say about the Crimson Fleet, I'd be at a loss.
Well, that was just rude. You're telling me there's not a single positive thing you could say about these guys? They hoard a lot of gear for me to steal from them. Or take from them. It's not really I guess it is kind of stealing, but once you've killed them first, it doesn't really count as stealing, does it? In my defense, they attacked first. Alright, so that's all of that. I think there might be some stuff over here. Nothing crazy, I don't think. Okay. Sometimes like certain weapons and stuff in here. Oop, that's my pack. that puts us in a good spot for now. Let's see here. Let's use a med pack. Puts us fairly close. Okay. Alright, so you can persuade your way out of this fight. However, if you can't persuade your way out of the fight, then you're gonna have to you're gonna have to pay him off, or you're gonna have to fight him. Now, there are some things that we can do here to make this fight a little bit easier. So let's first get all these weapons here.
Okay, it was more of an extreme.
Not gonna worry about the navigator helmet.
My point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do, these fragmentation mines. If you've got them, you're going to want to use them, because these guys will like to jump up here. You're going to want to come up here anyway, so you can grab the stuff out of here, but throw down a couple of these fragmentation mines, and when the two guys who like to jump up here will jump up here, the fragmentation mines will kill them, and you won't even have to fight them at all. You can also set them around the guys, because you're not going to fight them right away, but you don't necessarily need to do that. Just have a grenade ready. Okay, we can actually...
Holy shit.
I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks.
Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
No reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura. Real considerate.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
So there's a couple options here. You can pay the 4,000 credits. You can talk to Sarah Morgan and say they do have insurance set aside for this exact problem. You could attack him, or you could try to persuade him. So we're going to try to persuade him first. We're eventually going to attack him.
All this with nothing to show
But
for it.
if we're going to try to explain or persuade him first.
He has been more entertaining than most hostages. All the more reason I need to make sure I'm compensated.
We tried to go for something a little bit more.
Sorry, but
Oh.
I can't.
Well,
Enough.
we tried.
Wait. We're all citizens of the universe here. No one needs to die. Well, I mean, no one else.
Listen to your friend.
Barrett's right. There are better ways of handling this than using violence.
Yeah, but if I use violence, I like getting their
Very
stuff.
well.
Oop. I did not have...
Another one for me.
And all done.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Well, I can't say I feel too bad about you killing someone who kidnapped me and probably murdered a lot of people. But... Hey, you're underselling. Honestly, I was kind of rolling the dice with you. But hey, sometimes... Right. Later.
Alright, so, like I said, as long as you prepare beforehand, fairly easy fight. And like I said, you could have just paid him off and whatever, but it doesn't feel like it fits the morality of my character. He was a bad guy, he needed to go down. Let's see here, did I already collect from, yep, he did collect from Metsura. The other two guys are up top. Just making sure I'm grabbing everything I can from in here. Was there another guy? Nope. I guess that, oh, that's because the other guy's down there. Instead of jumping up, he went to the corner over here. Alright, so we've got everything. We're going to make a pretty penny off of this.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Well, we'll have to do it once we get back in the ship, where I can rest and regain my health.
I think it's ironic that UC SysDef hunts the Crimson Fleet when it was the UC that gave rise to the pirates in the first place.
Well, that's technically true. Pirates did come from UC territory, but they were prisoners of the UC. Back on the ship.
We're ready to depart.
Grab a nap.
Get up and get going.
Fully healed.
I have
Where's
something
Sarah?
I need to discuss with you. Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted... When you pulled it from the rock, held it in... No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the... How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts? Raw energy? I've never heard that. I shouldn't be surprised. The artifacts aren't True. But hey, the artifacts are so different. Is there? After... Frustrating? No, it would be... I knew I picked the... Look, I wanted to thank you, and I also wanted...
Okay. Now we can go back to Alpha Centauri. Then we'll hit up New Atlantis so that we can start selling off
Welcome
stuff.
to UC Space. Maintain your correct course while we scan your ship's cargo. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at...
And we'll sell off some stuff, and then we'll finish this video going back to the lodge. With our
Mind
moolah.
if we stop by the waterfall on this trip? I could use a few moments to unwind.
Grab this. So we are currently sitting at back up to 20,000 credits. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that instead of this one. Nope. Already out of... The heck is with that? Let's go ahead and sleep for a day on the ship. And then that way we'll be able to sell right back to them again.
Rest well, I hope?
So technically, we have enough credits to finish the minor upgrades that we would want to do to the ship. However, I was thinking about it, we don't really have enough power to utilize more engines than what we have. We would just need more powerful
You should
engines.
inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cost plenty.
So
Need some
here's
work
what
done?
I'm thinking.
Okay, no problem.
Because right now we're running these engines, which puts 6 power into our engines. We have enough currently, enough power in our reactor that we can put 2 points in, or basically cover our engines, our weapons, and our shield. But if we were to add more engines, then we would not be able to put more, like, it doesn't really affect us a whole lot. It doesn't give us a whole lot. The only option that I can think of is instead of running the White Dwarf 210s, there's not another viable option. I guess the Novas, but those are Class B, we can't use those. So we get a bunch of thrust off of these. These are probably the best value. The only other option is so we could put 2 Amun engines down here on the bottoms, which would give us our 100% mobility. But that adds another 4 points that we would need to put into our engines to get max speed. Also, we could increase our ship's carry capacity like that. But our jump range is now 16 light years, and we don't have a viable reactor to make it worth it, I don't think. I mean, our weapons are pretty strong at the moment, so I don't think we need necessarily to put all the points into our weapons that we currently have. So if we did this reactor instead, that's another 20,000 for just those. question is do I want to dump this much into it? We could go with that. That's still 3 power with 340. We're getting 30 more shield health. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. We're fine with what we've got. Okay. Still grossly overweight. Next level we can put into our shotguns, and then next level after that, if we don't have ballistics completed, then we will put into weightlifting. Another quality of life.
Hope you're finding everything. Oh, please, take a look.
Okay, let's go ahead and stock back up on some ammo here. We got plenty of those, plenty of that now, plenty of that. I think we're okay on ammo now.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Let's go wait for 24 hours.
If you don't see what you... Oh, please, take a look.
We go through that ammo pretty quickly, so I don't mind buying more. resources will all get put away. Books and slates will all get put away. And then these three we're going to keep a hold of. Like, so right now we can sell these for $6.18. But there's a guy that we can sell these to for double. So we would be selling them for $12.36 a piece. That's
Appreciate the
pretty
business.
good. And that's with Commerce level 1. We actually could upgrade that to level 2 now. And we can buy and sell items. We can buy them for 20% less, 10% less, and sell for 15% more. That's if we wanted to put a perk point into Commerce level 2, which actually does have value to it. Oh, we can just fast travel.
Be home.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions, being around them. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you in. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe. It doesn't really matter to me. We'll never get too attached. Plus, the frontier is a constant. Marvelous.
Okay, I want Barrett to be part of the crew.
Oh?
Because I want to keep Sarah. Actually, so where is Sarah? Nope, she's up here.
Can I help? Bye for now.
Okay, so let's see here. Crew. Barrett, assign him to the frontier. Sarah, we can assign her to the frontier. So Sarah has a leadership trait, which means that she is able to. You're able to basically let her take a free slot.
Captain John, I will proceed.
Alright, and then we're going to put him on the ship. So we've only got 2 slots on the ship, which Barrett and Vasco now fill. But Sarah has the leadership trait, which makes it to where she is able to go onto the ship without taking up a slot. So she's basically a free.
What can I help you with?
Let's head back up.
Always.
But before we do that, so now she's back to being my companion. We've got the extrovert perk, so we kind of want a companion at pretty much at all times. Drop all those in. Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, books and stuff. The next grouping we're going to do is we're going to go up to the eye. So we're going to go ahead and be able to sell those slates that we've got for credits. But that's going to be in the next play because I'm not up for doing that tonight. keep those slates on us. That's not too bad. We're looking good now. We got our shotgun. We got our rifle. We've got our pistol.
Good day, Captain. Farewell.
So yeah, the next part we're going to go up to the eye. Talk to Vladimir. That's also where we're going to take a brief sidetrack. Once we've talked to Vladimir, we're going to take a brief sidetrack, and I'm going to show you guys one of the best pistols in the game that you can get. So, with that being said, thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate having you. Please, again, like I said before, leave a like and subscribe. It's free. It's right down there at the bottom underneath the video. Feel free to do so. Also, this is the third video, the third installment. So check out my other videos if you are just jumping in to see this. Thank you for joining me today, and I do appreciate having you. See you later.